Corbino here, and we got ourselves a book review, graphic novel review of The Silence of Our Friends. This is by Mark Long and Jim Demonicus. It's the word demon and then like Akos. I don't know. And the art is by Nate Powell, who illustrated March. I still have not read that. I picked up the first volume years ago and always told myself to read it, but never ended up actually doing it. Anyways, off topic. This is about, I'll just read it back here. I didn't know this was even a thing. Like, in high school, history out of the four main subjects was probably my favorite. But, I mean, I guess now as an adult I'm realizing they skip over a lot of history in school. And, I mean, maybe I missed it or something, but I didn't even know this happened. There's a lot of stuff I didn't know happened. But, this is about, where does it say? This is in 1960s Texas. A white family from a notoriously racist neighborhood and a black family from its poorest ward crossed Houston's color line, overcoming humiliation, degradation, and violence to win the freedom of 5 black college students unjustly charged with the murder of a policeman. The Silence of Our Friends draws from the childhood of Mark Long. Now, the writer is the son of this character right here. Yeah, so, I mean, it's based on real events. Real good stuff. Real good stuff. Especially with everything going on at the time of my recording. I mean, you know, it's a good read no matter what. And one of the reviews, or the introduction in this book, the person was saying that they started teaching it in their class, and I was like, I was a teacher, I'd teach it in my class too. It's a really good book. And normally when I watch movies or shows where cops come in and they start just being pigs towards black people, I start getting, I get mad. And I mean, this happens in real life too, but, you know, I'm watching a movie and I'm like, dude, that's so messed up. Especially when it's based on real things. And I was doing that. I've never done that reading a book before, I don't think. Yeah, like, I mean, you know, I get mad at comics and books all the time at stuff that's going on, but I don't think I've ever gotten the level of mad I did with this when the riot started happening. But yeah, basically this is just a bunch of black people. What is it? SNCC? S-N-C-C? I can't think of what it stands for. It's in here. Don't feel like looking it up. But they're going to have a peaceful sit down on whatever street it is. Some of the Black Panther Party is going to get involved and bring their guns because of, you know, the cops and how they've been treating them. The cops show up and no one's even doing anything yet, and the cops start beating on everybody. These two guys, they're kind of friends on the front cover here, and Long, he is a newsman and he is recording, and the cops keep hitting him and knocking his camera out of his hands. So like, you need to turn that off, turn it off, and it's just, and he doesn't stop. And what happens is one cop is shooting a bunch of glass or whatever, or lights to, you know, shadow themselves, hide themselves, and one of his bullets ricochets and hits another cop, and the cop that killed the other cop is like, yo, they're shooting at us, oh no, and they then go up and get like 5 black people from a room from, you know, where they say the shooting happened, and say they killed him. It was all 5 of them, which also, you know, don't take 5 people to shoot a gun, but They're like, it's all 5 of them. It was this gun because they had this gun in their house or their apartment. But it wasn't even that type of gun that killed them. And it's just, the cops, I mean, they unjustly arrest, like, I mean, it's hundreds of people for no reason. I mean, there is a reason. It's not a good reason. But still, it's just, it's a good book. I can't really say much about it. You know, it's history, so it's not really, I can't really spoil it. But it's just, you know, I think this is a good way to teach kids. Like, I definitely would have remembered this, you know, learning this in history if we would have done it this way. And it also depends the teacher. Like, I had a teacher named Mr. Vincent. He made history fun. I remember so much still to this day about history from him. But then you got people like, I don't want to out any of the bad teachers, but some other teachers that I don't remember anything from their teaching. But yeah, I mean, this is just, and it's only $9.99. I picked this up last year when Caitlin and I went to Columbus for the premiere of Endgame. So, been over a year. I picked it up at what do they have up there? Is it Barnes & Nobles or, yeah, because we got Books A Million, so it's Barnes & Nobles, I think. And I always love going in there. And I found this, and I was like, well, this theme's pretty good. But I just never ended up reading it. Just sat on my shelf, finally read it. Damn good, guys. Damn good. And yeah, at the time of this book's writing, it's talking about the football player who took a knee during the national anthem, which is such a... Normally I try to avoid this type of stuff on this channel. But yeah, just good read, especially for things that are going on today, and just a good read all the time. I highly recommend it. I definitely recommend sharing it with your friends, your family. I mean, it's a messed up world we live in. I mean, right here, this is sort of something we can do. Spread the word a little bit, you know? Let people see, like, it sucks. But it's a damn good book about a damn good but bad topic. Did I word that right? Yeah, but that's it. Until next time, stay geeky.